بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he said, I was with the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and he gave us an advice. He said, Ya ghulam, ihfadillah yahfadhk. And then he said a few things. He says, wa'alam أن الأمة لو اجتمعوا على أن ينفعوك بشيء لن ينفعوك بشيء إلا قد كتب الله لك. If the ummah were to gather together, everybody were to try to do something to help you, they will never be able to help you in any way except that which Allah has already decreed for you. And if they intend and they all gather together to cause you any harm, they cannot cause any harm except what Allah has already decreed for you. So that's our belief, that in the taqdeer, one of the essential parts of our faith, of our iman, is belief in taqdeer. The first hadith in Muslim, Imam Muslim rahmatullah, he mentions this. He made the whole story of Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, that to believe in qadr, I mean that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has ilm over everything and His qudra over everything, knowledge of everything and power over everything. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has knowledge of everything before it occurs, and nothing goes beyond Allah's ilm and Allah's qudra. Everything is destined. However, along with this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has always made us mukallaf. He has made us responsible for our actions. So nobody can say, oh, it doesn't matter what I do, it's going to happen anyways. So Allah knows it's going to happen, but Allah has given all of us enough control, enough authority, enough free will that we are responsible for our actions. So if you can't say, oh, I didn't pray for it because my taqdeer. No, Allah gave you enough free will, enough control over yourself that you are responsible for your actions. You understand? So whatever is going to happen is decree. We can't change it. But we are responsible for doing the actions because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us enough free will for this. So from this, one thing I want to mention is that we should all try our utmost to look after our health. As I mentioned before, whatever is decree, whatever is taqdeer, is bound to happen. There's no change in this. But one of the big ni'mah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us is our health. Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, once he seen a person and he was quite big and bateen. So he said, Iyakum wal bitna. Stay away from being fat and obese and overweight. And he mentioned a few things. It's maksalatun. It causes kasal, it causes laziness, it causes fasad to the body, it causes saqam, it causes illness. So again, if a person is going to die, he can live extremely healthy life. When he's going to die at 25, he's going to die at 25. You can go to the gym, you can do everything. Allah has put in your decree that you're going to die at 25, you're going to go to die at 25. And some people, they drink alcohol and they smoke and everything, and they live to 90. It happens. But that's not what we're responsible for. We're responsible for what? We have to adopt the asbab. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given our bodies an amana, as a trust. So we should use this body. And when we have health and we have good things, we can do so much with this. We can adopt asbab. That's all we can do, and make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So as much as possible, look after yourself. We have to remember one thing that we live in is that science and biology is not keeping up. Before 1900, science and biology was our lifestyle and our biology was the same. There was no electricity. So what happens after Maghrib? It gets a bit dark. You pray your Isha, and after Isha you start feeling sleepy because no lights. Automatically you start releasing the chemicals, you start feeling sleepy. You fall asleep. So nowadays they have the 4 a.m. club and the 5 a.m. club and trying to say, oh, wake up early. Everybody should do that before. Because you go to sleep straight after Isha because no light. Unless you have a very important job to do, you probably light a candle or something. And only those people who are very low level will go out at night time. So everybody goes to sleep early. So going to sleep early was normal. Waking up early was normal. Then everybody would go out. You have to go out to the farms, you have to go out to work. So everybody would get daylight, everybody would get the eyesight, would look, they won't be looking at things very close to them all the time. Yes, they would be going out, walking. They would have all the way that lifestyle was actually normal. They would have normal fruits. They wouldn't have fruits injected with what? Medicine to make it look very, very nice and make it grow into big, big things to sell. So the normal lifestyle that people used to live before, it was just incoherent with the biology. Now we live in a world where our lifestyle and our biology is just not the same. So you have, like, for example, Snickers bar. It has so much calories, is a good thing, because you need calories to survive, you need energy to survive. And it has made quwwah and energy and all of these things. But it's so much that when we get obese, you have like one burger, like massive full of cheese and like oil is all dripping. There's so much that like human body can't take all of this. So again, end of the day, what's going to happen is taqdeer is going to happen. But we must adopt the asbab. Why? Because if you have a healthy body, we can do much more. If you have a healthy body, we try to make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, give us siha and afiyah. That's why we make dua. Allah says, "Sihata wal afiyata wal mu'afata da'ima." Some of the elders, you make this dua. We hear this dua all the time. Yes, I said, look at afiyah in all parts. Allahumma afini fi badani. Oh Allah, grant me afiyah in my badan. So many things we don't realize. So again, if your kidney is going to go, it's going to go. Allah's taqdeer, you can't do anything about it. But you can adopt asbab. Have lots of water, you should look after yourself. Just being able to go and pass water is pass water and it not causing a problem, it's a big ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And to understand this, ask somebody, or just spend one day with somebody who's on dialysis. That they have to go, they have to spend hours on the machine just to get the body cleaned out, so that the vitamins or whatever stays inside, whatever I don't know the process is, but it's such a difficult problem. Now if it's Allah's taqdeer, but Allah's also given certain khayar. So make sure whatever the things that happen there. So if you do walk as much as you can, because before everybody has to walk to the fields, everybody has to walk to town. Or if even to walk, even those times when you take a horse, your horse is not outside your house in the old time, it's in the stables. So everybody's always moving around, walking around. Even to go to the toilet, you have to walk outside. Now if you get up in the car, drive somewhere else. So all of these things, why? If you have a good niyyah for this as well, good niyyah, what do I want? That's why I say, khayrukum, come with the hadith, that the best of you is one of you who has what? A long life in the ibadah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some of the ulama say, I wish I had I desire the Umar of Nuh, not for dunya. I don't want to gain, I don't want to live 900 years to make a business or to enjoy the dunya, but for ilm and for ibadah. When Mu'adh bin Jabal radiyallahu ta'ala anhu was passing away, he said, oh Allah, you know that I love hayat, not to Jari al-Anhar, so I can have rivers and streams outside of my garden so I can enjoy those, or to plant fruits and flowers, but I desire to have a long life. Why? If I have a long life, I can do what? I can stay hungry and fast in the hot afternoon sun for your sake. I can stay up at night and look at Qiyamul Layl. So if you have this siha, then you have everything. Yes, and you can do much more ibadah and much more amal. So whatever taqdeer is going to happen. Everything's in Allah's hands. Wealth is in Allah's hands, health is in Allah's hands, death is in Allah's hands, but we don't adopt our asbab, or whatever we can. So try to do this. So look after you. Sometimes when you're young, sometimes now we're hitting a bit middle age now. When you're young, you think, oh, everything, because your body can absorb a lot. Whatever you eat, whenever you sleep, whenever you wake up, lots of stuff your body can absorb. Your body is very strong. But the effects of these build up later on. Yes. And then what happens when you start hitting a certain age, then the effects come about. You understand? So when you're young, look after. Why? Because you have somebody that's at 60, somebody that's 70. You think, when you're young, you think, 20, 60, 70, you never know the difference. That's 10 years difference. That's a long time. That's like 10 Ramadan. That's what, 300 fasts, what, 550 fasts. That's what we're saying. 10 years, that's what, 300 fasts more, 270 fasts more. And then that you could probably go for Umrah, you could do a Hajj, you could do Sadaqah. How many Salah is that? So much more ibadah you could do. So if you have a healthy life, you can do everything. So when you're young, don't be deceived by your health. I think that, everything will work. Doesn't matter when I sleep, it's alright, I can sleep so less, I can eat all fatty foods, doesn't matter. When you get older, then everything starts to think. So look after your health. It's a ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make dua that Allah will give us siha and afiyah, and Allah will look after it. And then whoever Allah's taqdeer, whenever إذا جاء أجلهم لا يستأخرون ساعة ولا يستقدمون. You can go to the gym, you can do everything you want, but when the sa'a comes, Allah will take your life. Nothing can change that. If the marad is written for you, it'll be written for you. You can't do it. It doesn't matter how much exercise you do, how much ever healthy you're eating. If it's written for you, you happen to. But we follow asbab. Allah has made the world as an asbab. Things follow a certain pattern. Just trying to follow that and trying to maintain a good health. So even in your ilm, talib al-ilm, make sure you have moderation. You have enough sleep. You eat properly. You look after yourself properly. You do everything. Even in terms of stress levels, don't get too stressed for certain things. Don't overwork yourself. Don't do too much to burden yourself. Because what happens? It's a marathon. It's a whole 6 years, 5 years. Yes, how many years you got left? You have to balance off everything. Even the teachers. We're studying, so if you're teaching, this is your occupation for life. So it's not only studying for 1 day or 1 month. You got 1 month, you can push yourself for 1 month extra. But then you have to make it's a whole long lifetime thing. So my whole life, I have to make sure that my whole life is maintainable, so that from whatever age I am now until Allah allows me to teach, that I can maintain a standard where I can maintain a good, be very, very productive. Along with that, I can also maintain a standard which is maintainable. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us ability to act upon this. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.